What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Last time we were in the Gilded 7 casino, we met Future Luke. He gave us the rundown of the situation against evil Future Layton. And that's that. So, Mr. Triton, where are we headed? Luke, please call me anything but Mr. Triton. It's really strange being called that by myself. It's pretty awkward for me too, but what else am I supposed to call you? I don't see why you both can't be called Luke. Should the need to distinguish you two apart arise, you can be Big Luke and you Little Luke. I'm not too keen on Little Luke, but it beats all this confusion. Whatever you say goes, Professor. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance again, Little Luke. Oh no, the pleasure's all mine, Big Luke. Now, where were we? Oh yes, there's something that I need to check up on. Professor, on your way to the casino, did you pass a restaurant in the shopping arcade? The one near the southern exit to the arcade? That's the one. We'll head there first. A friend of mine is waiting for us there. Okay? Go to the arcade restaurant. Who's this guy? Oh! Why are you sneaking up on me like that? You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, sir. I didn't think a simple hello would scare you so much. I was lost in thought and didn't see you there. Anyway, I have things to take care of. Goodbye. How odd. What's odd, Professor? Take a look at the ground, Luke. That man left wet footprints, even though it hasn't rained since we got here. So why were his shoes wet? I haven't the foggiest. Just a little farther, Luke. We're almost to the arcade now. I know, we walked through there earlier. Oh, right, of course you did. You mentioned that before, didn't you? Yeah? You know, there's something I've been wondering about. What's on your mind? Well, a time machine able to take people to any point in time could really change the world. Not just that, it could improve people's lives. Ooh. Yes, it certainly has the potential to do that. So, even though the machine could do so much for people, you want to stop it from being made? Think about this scenario. Imagine there's this bully who's always giving you trouble. Go on. Now let's say you had that time machine we've been talking about. Would you travel back in time to when that bully was bratty 5-year-old and wail on him? Of course not. That'd be cruel. Of course you wouldn't, because you've got a good heart. But imagine the damage someone less kind could do with a machine like that. I guess I never thought of it that way. We gotta stop that machine from being built. What if, in that blast, the woman that Layton loved... No, she's not dead in this universe. Okay, never mind. I had a theory, but it's not right. Look, there's the restaurant. Is this the place you had in mind, Big Luke? This is the one. Let's head in. Luke, do you see that man in black over there? Does he seem familiar to you? He's the one who brought us that letter from you. Sorry to keep you waiting, Shipley. Not at all, I just got here a moment ago myself. Though you've all met before, I don't think you've ever had a proper introduction. This is my good friend Shipley. Shipley has played a vital role in the effort to bring you and Little Luke to our time. Pleased to meet you, Shipley. Likewise, Professor. I'm sorry I had to be so brief with you when we last met. Luke here told me I shouldn't share any details until he had a chance to speak with you himself. Don't give it another thought. Luke needed to test us before sharing the details of his plan. Shipley, did you manage some reconnaissance work in Chinatown, as I asked? I did indeed, Luke. That filthy scumbag Layton. Apologies, Professor. That would be the evil Layton I'm referring to. The professor is apprised of the situation. Do continue. Right. You know the towering pagoda located in Chinatown. Apparently, evil Layton is holding those scientists captive there. It seems he has them working on something day and night. So the scientists are in the tower itself. This is going to make things very difficult. I also heard another peculiar rumor while I was about town. Yes? Word has it that the Prime Minister who disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there too. What? Bill Hawks. He went missing the day of the accident. He's been missing for 10 years. Do you suppose evil Layton might have abducted the Prime Minister in addition to all those scientists? We won't know until we check the facts for ourselves. Big Luke, you seemed apprehensive at the mention of the Towering Pagoda. What is this place? The Towering Pagoda is the family's stronghold, and it sits by a sea of warehouses in Chinatown. To complicate matters, the whole of Chinatown is controlled almost exclusively by the family. That means even getting within walking distance won't be easy. Be that as it may, we need to head to the source of this madness if we are to uncover the truth. Can you guide us safely to the tower? Infiltrating a place like that's going to take a bit of preparation. Why don't I split off for a bit and see if I can secure a safe route to the tower for us? Go on and set out for Chinatown without me. Shipley can tell you how to get that far, alright? Very well. Good. Now I need to get moving. Be careful out there. He sure took off in a hurry. Shipley, we need to get to Chinatown. What's the best way there? Let's see. I'd say your best bet is to head back north on Flatstone Street. As you make your way toward the casino, there's a small set of stairs that go off to the right. Did you see them before? Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall passing by an area that fits that description. Good. Head up those stairs and follow that narrow path at the top until you hit the riverbank. From there, just follow the path you're on and it'll take you straight into Chinatown. You're not coming with us, Shipley? I wish I could, but I gotta stay here and wait for word from your older self. Very well. Thanks for your assistance, Shipley. Come, Luke, we mustn't dilly-dally here. Take care of yourself out there. If you run into any trouble, you can always find me here. Alright, let's head to Chinatown. Wait, south or east side? Wait. No, this works. It's a bit of a roundabout way to go, but... Oh, there you are, Flukykins! How I've missed the sound of your sweet voice. Belle, I'm begging you to listen. My name is Luke with an L. Oh, what's in a name anyhow? All that matters is the love we share, Fluky Poo. Don't you feel lucky to have met your soulmate so early in your young life? 'Cause you should. Listen, Belle, I think maybe you've got big dreams for our future. You bet I do. Now if only I can get this plan for our house right. Crazy chick. Need to go back in time and... not kill her, that's a little excessive. Something. The empty lot below is lined with wooden stakes forming a grid of squares. Your job is to stretch ropes between the stakes so that a 4-person family that is planning to build a house here can have 4 identically shaped rooms. You must complete this puzzle using the entire lot and 5 ropes or less. Hold on, like... so I can do this? Ah, but you can't do that because of this little stupid thing. Ah! Okay, so it's gonna be something like... well, this isn't quite right, is it? Because then you end up with this, and then that's not equal shapes. Equal shapes. So that means we need to create a shape like this diagonal shape in all the rooms. So if a room already includes that, it'd be something... What kind of shape does that make? No. How do you create those edges? Now we've excluded the edge from being... Okay, hold on. Yeah, so now we've got these two identical shapes we can work with. See here? Now we just need to split these two in half, most likely. Like... Oh no! I can't draw any more lines! Hold on. 4 identically shaped rooms. Does this work? No, I don't think they're the same shape. Are they?
This one's as good as solved.
No!
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
It was pretty hard to verify if that was correct. Alright. I think we were on the right track. We have to recreate these angles for the other rooms. And what we had before was this, and it was wrong. No, no, okay, no, this is what we had, but we didn't have enough lines to finish this. So we had a straight one before. Alright, this one I had to see because I couldn't figure it out, right? I was trying to get these equal-sized rooms, but here's the thing, and it's really dumb. It's one of those, like, you're supposed to read between the lines. The shape doesn't, or the size doesn't matter. The shape matters, but the size doesn't. So naturally, I was completely lost. I had no idea what I was doing wrong. I couldn't figure it out. This is the solution. Ridiculous.
Here's my answer.
Ugh. Very upset by this.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Very sad. They're all the same shape, but they didn't even be the same size. Yes. How wonderful! That's a wonderful home you designed for us, Fluke. I'm so happy right now. Now give me a kiss, squishy kiss. Stop making that face at me. Oh, Fluke, there's that shyness again. Every time you get embarrassed like that, I just melt. Ugh. Now we should end up by a riverbed. Yeah, okay, up north. Oh.
What? Huh?
Here you go.
What's this now?
Open it and see.
A hat?
For the newly appointed professor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a fully fledged member of the academic community now. So you've got to look the part. Very dashing, Herschel. The picture of a true gentleman.
A true gentleman?
No, leave it on. It suits you. It really does. So no taking it off. Oh, look at the time. I didn't realize how late it was. I have to go to the lab. We're running a very important experiment today. Let's continue this celebration over dinner tonight. Oh, and promise me you'll wear the hat. It's not your usual style, but keep an open mind. After all, isn't that what a gentleman does?
And he's worn it ever since, even in the shower. Did you see that, Professor? Wasn't that the same woman we saw earlier? I suppose it was. You seem distracted, Professor. Are you alright? What was that? Oh, right, I'm fine. If you say so. Look at that. I bet these are the stairs Shipley mentioned. I could have sworn that was Claire, but it couldn't be. Word has it that the Prime Minister who disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there too. Perhaps the Prime Minister wasn't abducted 10 years ago. Could he have been brought to the future like Luke and me? What if all this talk of time travel is real? If so, then maybe that was Claire. No, it defies all logic. Claire can't be here. After that awful day, there's no way. Oh, so she did die. A woman who looks uncannily like Professor Layton's old sweetheart Claire is wandering around town. Okay. Do you suppose that bronze statue depicts some sort of local hero? I'm gonna have a quick look. Oh god, those are some weird renditions of us. Oh. Say, Professor, the man in this statue has the same hat as yours. So he does. If I'm the man in the statue, does that mean you're the boy there? He doesn't look a thing like me. There's a description of the statue here. Let's see. Seems our friend here was some sort of famous author. An author, you say? Not a professor? Can you imagine if he was? Now that would be quite a coincidence. Let's see what else it says. The fellow used to write big, complicated books, but that all changed because of the boy here. The boy was sick, and to cheer him up, the man wrote an adventure novel for people of all ages. I guess the book was so successful that he went on to write more of them. What a heartwarming story. But that's not all, Professor. Here, I'll read you the rest. In the end, the little boy was taken by his illness. However, the extraordinary friendship between the author and the boy would remain forever. I can't believe how sad that ending is. There, it's not all bad, my boy. Sounds like the two found true friendship in each other. Some people go through their whole lives without experiencing that. I suppose so. It's still sad, though. Look here, it says, in memory of an extraordinary and everlasting friendship. Wouldn't it be wonderful if our friendship grew to those heights? What do you mean, if? Our friendship is already extraordinary and everlasting. Now, Luke, I didn't mean to ruffle your feathers. You're right, we're very good friends. You're not upset, are you? Why would I ever be upset? Anyway, we'd better get going. Oh dear. It's official! I'm a genius! Just listen to this puzzle I thought up. It's a real gem. Brothers and sisters. Below are 3 siblings, A, B, and C. I have 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters, 2 blah 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 blah. For all their statements to be true, what's the smallest possible number of siblings there can be in the family? Ah, and they're all related already, okay. I have 1 older brother and 3 younger sisters. I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Okay, so we can assume the one on the left is the oldest. And she is older than the 2 brothers, but not the oldest brother. So that's 3 brothers. What else is there? I feel like 6 is the number they want.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Okay, yeah, that was really straightforward.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
The smallest possible number of siblings is 6. At first glance, it might seem like there are only 5, but the fact that A says he has 3 younger sisters means there must be at least 3 female siblings. Likewise, the fact that C says she has 3 older brothers means that there also must be 3 male siblings. I didn't get that at all. You solved it! You must have cheated or something. Later, cheater pants! A real man backs down from no puzzle. In fact, nothing delights him more than pursuing a solution. You there! You're a man, are you not? Layman? Well then, don't just stand there, solve this puzzle. The mysterious memo. When you returned to your apartment, you discovered a strange piece of paper next to your calculator. Your roommate must have been trying to tell you something before he left. The note says 101 times 5. What could this mysterious memo mean? So 505? Which is SOS? 505? SOS? Come on, son. Did you really think you could stop me with this?
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
The message is SOS. When you enter the equation 101 times 5 into a calculator, you can interpret the answer 505 as SOS. At last, an answer! You, sir, prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that every puzzle has an answer. Excellent work, my good man! You know, I think it's been over 20 minutes, so I'm gonna end this video here. So stay tuned tomorrow for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!